Hello, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Prasad from India, your English fluency guide. Today, we're going to learn tenses. Tenses is one of the important topics in grammar. Without knowing tenses, it will be difficult for us to frame sentences. We can frame, but we need to know the uses of the tenses. We need to know at what situation we need to use the present tense, for what purpose we need to past tense, and what is the purpose of future tense. That's the reason let's try to learn the basic of tenses. Okay, there are mainly three tenses in English language: present tense and past tense and future tense. And every tense has four forms like present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. The same manner, past tense also has four subtenses. They are past simple, past continuous, past perfect continuous tense. And future tense also has four subtenses. They are future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous tense. So there are totally 12 tenses are there. We need to learn these 12 tenses. Once you know these 12 tenses, you will be able to speak English. Let us try to learn present simple tense. Its structure, be forms, and usage. Okay. First of all, structure. Structure is subject plus verb 1 plus object. We can also write this as subject plus do or does plus verb 1 plus object. If the subject is third person singular, like do, does, if the subject is third person singular, like he, she, it, we have to write does. For remaining subjects, I, we, they, we can write do. Okay. Be forms is, am, are. Usage. This tense is used to describe regular actions, habitual actions, and universal truths. Examples. I drink coffee every day. She drinks tea every day. My father reads newspaper every day. The subject is I, there will be no change in the verb form, drink. But if the subject is third person singular like he, she, it, the verb takes s or es. Here, we added s to the verb drink. She drinks tea every day. Note, in present simple tense, if the subject is in third person singular, the verb takes s or es. Example, I read newspaper every day. She reads stories every day. Here you can see the difference. When the subject is I read, I said, but when the subject is she reads. If the subject is he reads. Okay? I, we, they, you, there will be no change in the verb form read. If the subject is third person singular, he, she, it reads. Here you can see some of the examples for present simple tense. I will write a letter. We can write this sentence into different forms. I write a letter. The structure, if you observe, subject plus verb 1 plus object is there. So according to the structure, subject plus verb 1 plus object is equal to subject plus do or does plus v1 plus object. So we can write this sentence as I do write a letter and I do not write a letter. And contraction form, I don't write a letter. Question form, do I write a letter? Negative question, don't I write a letter? I write a letter, don't I? Question tag. I don't write a letter, do I? This is the question tag. If the statement is positive, we need to write the negative question tag. If the statement is negative, we have to write the positive question tag. I write a letter. If you want to change it into passive form, we can write it as a letter is written by me. So take the sentence like this, take the one word, okay, I write a letter, or I drink coffee, or I read a story, and try to form different sentences. Okay. Now let's try to learn present continuous tense, its structure and be forms and uses and some of the examples. So structure is subject plus is, am, or plus verb 1 plus ing form. Be forms is being, am being, or being. Uses. This tense is used to describe an action which is going on at the time of speaking. Okay, we use the present simple tense for the regular actions and habitual actions and universal truths. But present continuous tense, we use this tense to describe an action which is going on at the time of speaking. Okay, I'm going to market now. That means the action is going on now. Now present I'm going. I'm going to market now. She is singing a song now. They are playing now. Now let's take the one sentence in present continuous tense. I am writing a letter. What is the negative? Just add not. I am not writing a letter. What is the interrogative? Am I writing a letter? What is the negative interrogative? Am I not writing a letter? I am not writing a letter. Question tag am I? I am writing a letter. Aren't I? A letter is being written by me. This is the passive form. So, my dear friends, take one sentence and try to write the different forms. Here, sentence, I am writing a letter. You can write any other sentence, I am singing a song. Try to change it into other sentence. And change the subject from I to he or he to she, or you can write the subject they. The subject is they are writing a letter. Like that. Now, let's try to learn present perfect tense. Okay, subject plus verb 3 plus object. The structure of the present perfect tense is subject plus verb 3 plus object. B forms have been, has been. Uses. This tense is used to describe just completed actions. Example, I have come just now. When did you come? I have come just now. My mother has completed her cooking just now. They have completed their project. That means just now. Just now completed actions only. We have to use present perfect tense. Now, last subtense of the present tense, present perfect continuous tense. Let's try to learn the structure and uses. The structure of the present perfect continuous tense is subject plus has been or have been plus verb 1 plus object. When the subject is he, she, it, we have to use has been. If the subject is I, we, they, you, we have to use have been. That's the difference. And this tense has no be form, so we cannot change this sentence into passive voice. Okay. Uses. This tense is used to describe an action which is started in the past and still going on at the time of speaking. I have been working as an English teacher since 2013. That means I started my teaching career in 2013 and still it is going on. The action not completed. Action started in the past and still going on. So we need to use present perfect continuous tense to describe these kind of actions. And for the point of time we have to use the preposition since, and for the period of time we have to use for. Here point of time, exact time I mentioned 2013, that is the reason we have to use the preposition since. If we don't mention the time and if you are talking about period of time, then we have to use for. Note, since is used to describe point of time and for is used to describe the period of time. For example, since 1975, since last week, since last month. Okay. And for, when to use for period of time, for 3 years, for 5 weeks, for 4 days, etc. So I discussed the subtenses of the present tense in this class. Okay, once again let's revise. There are mainly 3 tenses in English: present tense and past tense and future tense. Every tense has subtenses again. Every tense has 4 subtenses. So 3 4 12 tenses. We need to learn these 12 tenses. In this class I discussed the subtenses of the present tense. What are they? Present simple, present continuous tense, present perfect, and present perfect continuous tense. Present simple tense. When to use present simple tense? To describe an action which is regular, which is habitual, or which is universal truth. For that only we have to use subject plus verb 1. And present continuous tense, we use this tense to describe an action which is going on right now at the time of speaking. And present perfect, we use present perfect to describe just completed actions. And the last one, present perfect continuous tense, we use this tense to describe an action which started in the past and still going on at the time of speaking. Okay, I write a letter, I'm writing a letter, I have written a letter, I have been writing a letter for 2 hours, they have been playing cricket since 9 o'clock. I write a letter, present tense. I am writing a letter, present continuous tense. I have written a letter, present perfect tense. I have been writing a letter for 2 hours. This is present perfect continuous tense. So my dear friends, it will be easy if you practice. If you take one verb, for example, here the verb is right. Take another verb, drink or play. I play cricket, you take it down and write the continuous form of that. I play cricket. What is the continuous tense? I am playing cricket. I'm playing cricket. What is the present perfect? I have played cricket. What is the present perfect continuous tense? I have been playing cricket. Okay, so your fluency depends on your practice. So you need not learn grammar in depth, just basics. If you know basics, you can know how to frame the sentence, what situations, what tense we need to use, everything you will understand. According to that, you can practice and you can become fluent. Thank you all of you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get more updates from my channel. This is the best channel for those who want to become fluent in English, and I can assure it. Please share this video with your friends and family members so that it will reach more members. Thank you. Your English Fluency Guide, Prasad. And see you in the next class. Until then, bye.